And now the government and private sectors of Southeast Asia or SEA have been urged to take part in global actions in limiting the rise of temperatures worldwide to 2 degrees Celsius in order to prevent further negative environmental and economical consequences from the heat. The United Kingdom government, in partnership with the UK Met Office, has launched the 4-degree map, a poster showing how the world, particularly Southeast Asia, will be changed by a global temperature increase of 4 degrees Celsius at the British Embassy in Bangkok. If global warming rises above 2 degrees Celsius by the end of the century, excessive heat will likely affect rice-growing Thailand and increase smoke, haze pollution and possibly a land loss in Singapore. Tropical storms in the Philippines will also likely be intensified, while the Mekong Delta will be repeatedly flooded. The 4-degree temperature will also affect fishing and aquaculture in Indonesia economically, and the Asian Development Bank's or ADB's report conducted in 2009 stated that the regional GDP would likely fall by 6 to 7% each year by the end of the century if actions are not taken now to prevent the impacts of climate change.
In other words, climate change will be having impacts on different sectors of society so severe that it will reduce GDP by almost 7% every year. Now, the way this would happen would be you could see climate reducing the amount of, say, rice that is produced. You could see climate change reducing the amount of fish stocks in the ocean, so you get less income from fish catches. You could see climate change making health problems more severe, so you're spending money on treating sick members of the population. Climate change can make fresh water less available, so you're having to spend more money on expensive desalination, for example, to get fresh water. There's a whole range of ways in which climate change will affect the economy.
The map has also encouraged the governments and private sectors of Southeast Asian countries to control the rise of global temperature to be below 2 degrees Celsius. Otherwise, the heat would threaten global prosperity and security. The governments can help advocate a legally binding agreement under the United Nations to step forward effort in controlling global warming, while the public sectors are encouraged to invest more in various low-carbon technologies.
If you look at most buildings in Southeast Asia, their energy usage is very strongly linked to air conditioning systems. And air conditioning systems are generally quite inefficient. Very often they're not very well designed, so they're having to work harder than they need to generate the cold air. If you make some simple engineering changes to those air conditioning systems, you can start to reduce your energy usage, so you reduce your energy bills, so you start to save money, and within a year or two you've paid off the initial investment, and then you're saving money going forward.